My son works. Hey yo, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy FRE $H Fresh at the Flyboy Way. That's THE FLYBOY WAY. Don't ask why, just check out the channel. And we are here back in Barranquilla, Colombia. Had to come back here because I had to grab some Wi-Fi, and I definitely was haven't well, I had live stream yesterday, so, you know. But when I left Santa Marta, I had an amazing breakfast at this like Costeña / Pacifico restaurant with an Afro Colombian woman cooking. Her mother is from the coastal area, Santa Marta. Her father is from the Pacific coast, where you'll see the black people like you see us when we're in Cali, Colombia. And the food was so amazing. I was like, you know what, I gotta get on camera. I gotta get a Costeña, an Afro Costeña, because I already got a bunch of matter of fact, I might do that in Cali with the Pacifico one. But I do got one in Cali where I have the Pacifico women that cook for us. But I had to get an Afro Costeña to come and cook a meal. Now I did ask her for a hint of American flavor, because I do want a French toast. I have this flavor for French toast, so she'll add that too. But the way she cooks the eggs, the chicken, what else? Something else I'm gonna get is gonna be dope. So what we got to do now is we got to walk to the store and get all the stuff that we have to get for the food. I'm gonna shout you guys out in a minute. I just want to get this started and introduce you to the chef. She's on the phone right now, but well, let's see if she can say dice hola.
Hola.
¿Cómo te llamas?
Viviana Villalba.
¿Y de dónde eres?
Barranquilla.
Barranquilla. All right, so we are going. Ella va a cocinar hoy.
Sí, señor.
So, I know a lot of you got like, oh my God, you got a girl that's maybe a cool 4 or 5, a cool 3 or 4. But when you get to the cooking, this is what you need, man. Tell them. ¿Cuántos años tiene?
30 años.
30 años?
Sí, señor.
30 years old. You need a grown woman to cook and go over the kitchen. So I got a grown woman. Ella va a cocinar. So ahora caminar para la tienda. Now we're gonna walk to the store. All right, y'all. So let me make sure I got the keys so we can get back in. Let's go, y'all. Let me get this ready. I'm gonna put this in my pocket, and we're going to go get the keys. We're gonna go get some food from the store, the Carula, because it's right up the street. Hold this. We gotta zip this up. Make sure we all zipped up. Gotta get the keys to make sure we can get back inside the house. I got the keys. Got my wallet for the card, and nosotros vamos. Gracias. All right. Tú puedes tocar la elevator, yo necesito tocar las caderas. Yo necesito. Tú puedes tocar yo necesito caminar.
Okay.
Porque el servicio de caminar. All right, so we're gonna see her when she gets downstairs. I'm gonna get y'all comments and stuff. But again, like, I had such an amazing meal. I think the name of the place was Mama Zula, and it was in Santa Marta, before in Taganga, before I left. I definitely got to have, I was like, you know what? It inspired me to get an Afro Barranquilla woman, like an older one, because you get the younger ones, sometimes they don't really know how to cook. They be looking good, but they don't know how to cook. So you got to get that one that you can see, like, you know, throwing in the kitchen. So, and she got a kid, because you got to have a kid. If you ain't got no kid, you probably ain't gonna be the best cook. So we had to get the right, I think we got the right one. We're gonna see. I don't know. We're gonna see. Let me get y'all comments real quick. We have one more thing to do today. That's gonna be a live stream. It's gonna be the biggest, it should be the biggest event again of this thing. I didn't plan on doing any events and anything, but I know I won't be back in Barranquilla until at least June. At the earliest, and at the latest, I'll be back in Barranquilla. I'll be back in Barranquilla in like October. Like November. And the reason why I say that is because I have Bogota coming up, we got Cali coming up, we got Dallas coming up, we got a couple places coming up. So again, let me introduce y'all to my chef. Now that we're getting ready to walk, and we're gonna walk, okay? Go get some food. Vas para la comida. Gracias, señor. All right, so we're gonna go for get some food. She got the shades on. Gafas.
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 Sí.
Looking suave. She got the cheetah print on, so you know I had to. Since she had the cheetah print on, I had to wear the. Hold on a second. I had to wear the. Where's that? The shirt. You see the shirt? Coming to America. My son works. So and hopefully they have everything that we need. Of course, I got to carry some bags. So let me get to y'all comments and stuff and shout you guys out. Walk with me, y'all. Walk with me here in Barranquilla, Colombia. We are in the Auto Prada section, Norte de Barranquilla. Let me get to you guys. We ain't been all the way live. I didn't plan on doing a live every. I didn't plan on doing them. Let me get to your comments. Wait, why are we not live? Are we not live? Are we not live? We are live. Okay, we are. Okay, there we go. All right, here we go. Shout out to Travel POV in the building. Shout out to OG Demands. Yo, salute, Flyboy. Just left Barranquilla yesterday. Definitely a vibe. Shout out to OG Demands in the building, yo. Shout out to Jermaine. I'm a brother I met here in Barranquilla. He had a wild night. When we do the review, I'll tell y'all about that wild night, man, because I won't talk about it too much right now. Mollywood Talks was good. What's going on, my G? What it do? Ellis the Real in the building. Terrence said, what's up? What up? We are on our way to the store, y'all, getting some good food, some buena comida. Show enough. What it do, man? What up, Show enough? What it do? He said, I'll be back in Barranquilla in early July. I got hella love out there. I get hella love out there. Yo, it is, man. The thing about Barranquilla, I keep telling people that. Thing about Barranquilla, I keep telling people, and I don't even have my earpiece in, so hold on, give me a second. Is that when you go to a place where people are not always like looking for money or looking for, of course they want the opportunity, but it's not like all that they're really looking for. The majority part of it, someone just want to enjoy lifetime with the family. You're going to get different vibes. What's going on, brother? You're going to get different vibes, and I think Barranquilla and Cali are two of the places in Colombia that I've been. I got to check out Bucaramanga, but Barranquilla and Cali are definitely two of those places. And also because the weather is always warm, people are really they're more laid back. People with retirement, you'll see more people like that are just go to work or go to school and come back home, and that's just the kind of the way it is here in Barranquilla. But he said I stayed out in Juan Mina for 4 days, got a real local experience. Again, I haven't really stretched my arms out to go that far to those places and stuff yet. A lot of traffic in Barranquilla though. It is a lot of traffic sometimes in Barranquilla, because I want to go when I'm settled in. Like these little week trips, 9-day trips really, they be comfortable, but in the 2-week trips I get somewhat more comfortable. But I need to be somewhere for a month so I don't have to feel like I got to go live every day, or feel like I want to go live every day, and I can just relax. Like yesterday I went live on the Flyboy Way channel. I didn't plan on going live every day while I was here. I did that in Cali because I was doing a live stream masterclass. But I didn't feel like I had to go live every day while I was here. So I actually got to relax a lot more yesterday, and really just enjoy like being there without being there. Then I woke up this morning and had to get an email and call the manager and do all this other stuff. So today it seems like it's gonna be a very, very busy day, but we're gonna enjoy it to the most, to the max. ¿Qué tú quieres las personas que conocen la mujer de Barranquilla morena? Porque aquí en el norte no mira mucho.
Ah, no.
¿No? ¿Por qué personas no miran mucho morenos aquí en el norte?
No vive para el norte.
Pero es más morenos aquí. Es mucho morenos aquí. Pero en el sur?
En el sur.
In the south. All right, so let's walk, y'all. In the south, you said most of them in the south. And in the south. The drivers here, you gotta always be aware, y'all, because the drivers here get crazy. Oh yeah. Man, I see all that traffic again. Now, again, this is a Thursday. It's a Friday, so you know, it's gonna be very busy, very active. People coming into town for the weekend. Okay. So. All the marinas are in Soledad. Yeah, yes, that's what I think. I think so too. I think so too. Occasionally you catch 1 or 2 up here, but the 1 or 2 that you catch up here, they'll be more like bourgeoisie and less like you take un carte, este. Es más fácil. You know what I mean? You see? But that's it. Alright, so now we gotta figure out what we're gonna get. Alright. Maybe some fruit too. Mangoes, wings. And they also have fruit here that we don't have like in the States. They have some fruit here that we don't have in the States. So I would like to try it, but the biggest thing is that I don't know if I'm allergic to it. So I try not to, you know, over risk anything like that. You know what I mean? But I think it's being the second time I'm more comfortable with this area. I do like Olympicos and like Olympicas and Exitos better when it comes to shopping. But I didn't want to have to take a cab and do all that stuff, and this is very close. It has everything. Ooh, it has real food, good food too. I smell real good cooked food, y'all. It's some marinas in Juan Mina, and that area headed towards the mountains, but they're rare. So real quick, OG, when you was in the when you was in the mountains, right? Did you have like internet service? Because I had like when I was in the Mincas, it was very difficult. So, más pequeño porque no son tiempo. Sí. When I was in the Minca, it was very difficult to ¿Sí? Todo tu quieres, tú compras. Yo compro. Yeah, so it was a lot. I was telling everybody like there's literally no service for like 30 to 40 minutes going to Santa Marta, and then when I got in the mountains, there was no service again. So like there is definitely going to be a lot of especially if you're an internet person, there's going to be a lot of difficulties that you have to go through. But how was your experience out there in the mountains? Maybe the mountains in Barranquilla was a little bit different. Oh no. Oh shoot. Maybe the mountains in Barranquilla was a little bit different than the mountains in Santa Marta or area or Minca. Round Roo says, I know them beats was banging Flyboy. I see the bass. ¿Qué está? Anthony? ¿O cuál leche? Con leche normal? De vaca? Leche de vaca, sí. ¿Cuál es bien? ¿Cuánto? ¿Cuál? Solo por eso. Oh, ¿este bien? Let me see. He said the beach is banging, man. Hey, you know I had to try out the subwoofers before I even started preparing the meal or getting the meal prepared. I had to try out the subwoofers. Yeah, bass hit hard. Bass hit hard. So OG says, Ben. OG says, so I went to the beach and we had to drive through the mountains like Juto Boca area, and I still had phone service. Oh, that's great. That's great, man.
¿Para los huevos?
Para los huevos, un pequeño una. Pero ¿cuál quieres? Es bien. Yo conoce eres un bueno en la cocina porque tú tienes un hijo más viejo. Y yo tengo un hijo. El hijo come mucho, mucho. Todo come, todo el día quiere comer. Toda hora, every hour. So basically, she has a son. So I know, as a person who has a son, your kids eat a lot. So when your kids eat a lot, you gotta be able to cook. So I know she could throw down in the kitchen. Definitely could throw down in the kitchen. ¿Los huevos? Pregúntale, ¿dónde? ¿Los huevos? La primera piece? Eso? Let's see, the second black person I seen, y'all. I think I seen him here before, though. Let me see, y'all. And the food smells good, so we'll see. Huevos. And the second floor too. Oh yeah, you got to remember, y'all, because in the United States, our eggs are usually in the cold refrigerator, but here they have like a special type of egg where their eggs are always outside. Now I don't know how they do it without the egg spoiling in this heat, but yeah, they have all different. I guess I don't know. They raise their chickens different, maybe, but like the eggs, they'll last a while and they'll be outside in the open. Like we always put them in the refrigerator so they don't spoil. But I don't know the exact reason, but I've heard that there is a reason. I definitely heard that there is a reason. But gotta grab some Club Colombias. Not necessarily. A lot of them like Aguilar. A lot of people like Aguilar. So, Club Colombians they'll take, but Aguilar is usually what they want. You know what I mean? Some of them, then I put on. You see the pan flat? They're Francescas. Para Francescas. Oh, they got ice cream too. I don't really want ice cream, but you're never supposed to go shopping on an empty stomach when you're hungry. But I do got a craving for some. And I had some ice cream the other day. I don't know. I had some ice cream the other day. If they had like the sandwiches, that's what I could definitely go for. They got cookies, but I need those the ice cream sandwiches, man. That's what I could definitely go for. Like the the ones with the cookie on one side, cookie on the other side. Man, them joints used to make me fat as a kid, but I'm already big now, so we'll see. I guess they don't have them here. And see, I asked my Colombiana about the milk and eggs being out. She said it's because it's natural. Oh, shucks. I believe it too. I definitely would believe it. Now, the question is, did you have the Colombiana with you when you were going there, or did you go dolo to the more exotic spots? Hola, sauce. ¿No necesitas este?
Una canela, pero no veo.
I don't know why I'm skipping, but tonight it won't skip because tonight we're supposed to be going to Killy and we're supposed to have a couple of, again, I'm hoping this doesn't, again, after, I don't even, after coming out last minute with the situation in Santa Marta, I don't really know for sure. I don't know for sure if anything would pass by. So I'm supposed to have 3 other ones and myself going to Killy at 8 o'clock tonight, which should be packed. Should be a bunch of people there. I got a reservation. Shout out to Sandy. Shout out to Cindy. Y'all might have seen Cindy on the first time I went to Killy. Shout out to Easy from Fort Lauderdale. He actually was the one that linked me up with Cindy, and I've suggested her to other people, and Cindy said thank you because she's got a lot of people that done it. Sí. y cebolla y otras vegetales.
Chao.
Um,
Bueno, tenemos algo fácil.
let me see.
No tengo hambre.
Yeah, she was with me
¿Cómo?
the whole time in Barranquilla. Okay. Oh, so you did like a oh, they cook here too. You did like a vacation. That's not bad. I was gonna consider doing that, but after the Santa Marta thing went sour, I don't know if I even want to risk it, because you set everything up to be one way and then it changes. It's like, I don't really know yet. I don't really know if I want to do it, but we'll see. Maybe I'll still get to do it at some point. I've done it before, but not for more than 2 days. 'Cause honestly, for me, after like 2 days, I get bored of like being with one after 2 days. You know what I mean? I get, huh? See? Tú eres la professional chef. Yo no conozco eso. Let me see. OG Max says, what do you suggest for phone service out there? I use Airlo, which gave me Tigo service, and it works good. Tigo service works good. I had at one point, I had Exito's prepaid phone, where I prepaid the phone month whenever I went there. But what I end up doing is Claro actually works best. So I end up getting a Claro service. See? The only problem with Claro is that you cannot get a Claro phone unless you have a cedula. If you're a foreigner, you can only get it if you have a cedula, because it comes with a plan. So what I did is I had the Barranquilla Beauty, who you guys seen the other day, put the phone in her name, and I just got to use it. And then the other day I went to go try to use my iPhone and switch it over from the Android, but what happens is that because the iPhone was bought in the United States, and necesito pan corta, because the iPhone was bought in the United States and we are in here in Colombia, I wasn't able to use the eSIM. I wasn't able to use the eSIM to do that. But I do have it. The good thing is that whenever I come here, I usually pay, and you can do this on Claro, but you can't do this on Tigo or Exitos. I usually pay for a couple months in advance when I know I'm coming back. For example, last time I was here, I paid for 3 months in advance because I knew I was coming back in April. I was here in February. So this time I paid for, I think, 4 months in advance, because I know I'll be back in August during Petronio. And so Claro is pretty much everywhere, and it works the best. I think it's the best service. So, yeah, sí, este. No, este una, pero.
Más pequeño.
Sí, este. So, so that's how the service works. So again, you can use your normal phone. Like right now, we're using my United States phone because I have the programs and stuff on it, and I'm using my router for service, because I have a Wi-Fi router that works for service, but because it's a Chinese product, a lot of sites won't let you use it in the United States. Anything with like a lock on it that's in the United States, it really won't let you use that Wi-Fi router. So I can use this Wi-Fi router in some spots in the Minca area, but most of them I couldn't, because it wouldn't work even in there. But when I'm doing streaming, like I said before, you need the Wi-Fi router to get this clarity. Like, it may skip from time to time, but y'all see the clarity that it is right now? You don't get this clarity if you use the internet on your phone. You don't get this clarity if you use anything that's attached to whatever device you're using to stream on. So if you're doing a live stream on your phone, directly from your phone, it's not going to be as clear for as long, because it has to have a separate device that gives the internet. Let me see. Yeah, I do vacations to get the local experience. I had hiccups. You have too with women, but it's cool. Yeah, you always get a flake every now and then, especially in Colombia. You'll get a flake every now and then where they'll just not show up or come real late and mess up the whole day's plans. But again, eventually you find the one that doesn't flake often, and if that's what you want it. But for me, like, I feel like outside of trying to get a kid in Colombia, outside of trying to have a kid in Colombia, I feel like I don't really want any one woman, because after a while I get bored. So like, especially if I'm not there, if I'm there all the time. If I'm only there like once every couple months, maybe twice a year, 3 times a year, it can work, maybe. But like after a while, I'm like, that's one thing that a lot of people that's what a lot of a shout out to a video. I'm gonna get to your comments, but real quick video online, everything online with the T, online with the T. Everything I meet is online with the T or the Bumble, because you get to reach out further than just walking in one area. So I always use T, Tinder or Bumble, because you can then go outside of the area to Soledad. You can go outside of the area to Santa Marta when you're in Barranquilla. So that's what I usually use. That's where I got this from. Also, but as I was saying earlier, I didn't want to lose train of thought. As I was saying earlier, a lot of people, I feel as though it's easier to, to find one very attractive woman and make a bunch of different videos with her and just, do the vacation stuff and do the, necesita agua también, so luego, después. I think it's better it's easier rather to do it that way, but I feel as though it's the reason why I wouldn't do it that way, where you just get one woman and spend the whole time with her, is because, well, as a content creator, I feel it gets repetitive and it's a big risk, because it could make your brand feel like now she's part of your brand after you work so hard. So I don't think I would ever do that. But it is, I give you this much. It is a lot more easier to find one very, very attractive woman that does a lot and stay with her. But it's not I don't want to say consistent. The word is, it's not a great long-term strategy as a content creator. It's not a great long-term strategy, because you can't get different vibes. Eventually, the person is going to want some bread, because that's, she's not a bread, but they're going to want the person is going to want a stipend because they see that you're making money. Like, yeah, man. So I personally would not do it, but so that's why you say, oh, there we go, right there, syrup. Syrup. La palabra en español y English es syrup. Ese maple, dame un minuto. No, es mapel también, eso este. Oh, sí, es bien, es maple también. All right. So, vamos para enseñar.
Y la vainilla, esa, vainilla.
La vainilla, okay.
Vainilla.
So.
No.
Let me see, y'all.
Listo. No.
Agua.
¿Le vas a hacer el
Look at, see, you see that? Look at that, you see that?
No le vas a hacer.
¿A frescas? Eso, sí. Porque mira mejor cuando tú cocinas este. Cuando yo pongo frescas, mira más mejor.
Más mejor, se ve más mejor. Ya entendí. Cuando le pongo frescas, se ve más mejor.
Let me see. We gotta get some more water too, because I'm running out of waters in the house. We still have today, we have Friday, we have Saturday, and we leave early morning Sunday. So Sunday's not even really a day to be planned, because I gotta get up and be at the airport at 4 or 5, and then we go to Bogota, and I'm in Bogota for 2 hours. And then after I'm in Bogota for 2 hours, I fly back to the States, which is weird because Bogota's a 5-hour flight. Oh, but the hour's an hour in advance, that's why. Even though it's a 5-hour flight, you lose an hour going over there. Let me see. Let me get back to OG comments. He says, yeah, I did vacation. My Colombia is working on getting my schedule now. Oh, that's dope. Try using a VPN. No high? Mm-hmm. All right, so they don't have strawberries, y'all. All right. Entonces, ¿qué otra necesita?
Arándano.
¿Qué?
Arándano.
I don't know. Huevo.
¿Ya?
¿Ya?
¿Sí?
Necesita agua también. Ujú. Porque yo no tengo mucho agua en la casa.
Ya no me ella.
Pequeño, pero mucho. Un paquita.
Una pa.
Una paquita. Esa ya, yo creo.
Vamos. ¿Y eso es?
Arepa, no. ¿Es una arepa con queso?
Sí.
Un parte, gracias.
Hoy le queda el paquetico en 11.000 pesos y por la compra le estamos obsequiando
Gracias,
de
señora.
yuca rellena y de queso relleno.
¿Es queso entra allá? ¿O tú necesitas pongo?
¿Ese en dónde?
No.
Oh, no.
Esa viene con el queso rallado.
Ah.
La que le voy a obsequiar es rellena con queso. Esas sí vienen rellenas con queso.
It's different. So basically, the arepa comes with the cheese already in it, like built, like cooked into it. It's not,
Servicio especial con implemento B solicitado en cafetería pública.
¿Ya?
Dígame.
No,
No les entiendo en inglés.
oh,
No, pero yo sí hablo español.
Ah, sí. Bueno. Ellas vienen por 5 unidades. El queso de ella es rallado en toda la masa de
Mhm.
maíz.
It's cooked into
Pero
maize.
yo le voy a obsequiar una que sí es con rellena con el queso.
Oh.
Rellena con el queso.
Ok.
Y le voy a dar una de yuca adicional. O sea, serían 3 arepitas más adicionales. Normalmente ellas cuestan así, 8.000 pesos.
Okay, so there's two different ones. This one has cheese cooked into the actual arepa.
Haciendo video.
This one has cheese inside the arepa. So this one is cooked in, and this one is
Claro.
that's cool.
Entonces, ¿ese tiene algún valor?
No, yo te lo voy a obsequiar.
Ah,
Por la
It's cool. I can taste the cheese.
de la arepa super especial.
no,
Y aparte,
Amor,
te voy a
mira
dar
eso.
una-
Bueno, voy a dar una vueltecita y voy a quitar aquí.
Exacto. ¿Quieres degustar la yuca para hacer de
Voy a empezar por ahí con el agua y...
No, que si quieren probar la de yuca.
Ahora.
Sí, claro. Pero es para que la conozcan. A ver si le gusta, la llevamos.
¿Le damos que se le- Vamos.
Este tiene queso para cuando cocina.
Ujú,
La
masa.
otra es queso, pero es entra queso.
Ujú,
Sí.
correcto. ¿El agua por ahí?
El agua.
¿Dónde?
¿Está aquí? No.
¿No?
Señora, ¿agua aquí? Agua.
Agüita.
Agua. Ay, gracias.
Ahora aquí.
Gracias.
Ya, ya.
Oh. I feel like you got paper towels. That's what I want to
¿Fondo?
get.
¿Cocina?
Sí. Aquí. Agua y Gatorade. Gatorade azul. Gatorade azul. Gatorade rojo. Gatorade rojo. Y agua.
Al fondo.
Ese. Yo tengo agua.
Pequeño.
Pequeño agua porque yo toco.
Ok.
Alright. ¿Necesito otro? ¿Es bien?
Está bien.
Alright. Y pollo. Pollo palanca. Pollo palancha. Cocina. Allá.
¿Sí?
Tiene pollo y palancha aquí.
¿Lo vas a hacer?
¿Sí? ¿Tú no-
Ah, me lo he hecho.
Sí.
Ah,
Allá cocinar aquí. Pollo allá es cocinar.
Ahí podemos comer y yo puedo cocinar.
No, es no aquí para...
Al fondo.
sí. No te preocupes. Hopefully the service ain't cutting out, y'all. I see it. It looks like it's cutting out a little bit. The food tastes much better there. It's crazy. I don't even want and eat now that I'm back in the States. All right, so I won't know. I can't really say it tastes better but it is different. The food here is like cocina, like right. The food here is different. I don't know if it's better. I know it feels more healthier. It's more healthy for certain. That is for sure. Now whether it's better or not, I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't see the pollo. I don't think they have chicken. I don't think they have cooked chicken. Let's see. They don't have any cooked chicken. No cree. Oh, sí. Este pollo aquí. So, solo tengo pollo para llevar.
Ok.
¿Mm?
Acompañante.
Sí.
¿Qué más quieres?
Es para tú. No, ¿tú comes también? Ay, tú y yo. ¿Es pollo o pollo?
Este es cerdo.
¿Es qué?
Cerdo.
Es cerdo. Esto no es pork, no. Pollo. Pollo. I had to realize that cerdo, it means pork. ¿Cuál es la diferencia de porco y cerdo?
El cerdo y el pollo.
Es todos like oink oink pig, ¿no? Pollo de oink oink. Oink oink, ¿sí?
No, pollo.
No pollo. Porco.
Bueno,
Porco es oink oink.
Ajá.
Cerdo es oink oink.
Ajá.
Pero ¿por qué diferentes palabras?
Bueno, es el mismo animal. Porque es el mismo animal.
Okay. So basically, y'all, pork has multiple different words for it because it's how it's cooked. Whereas so, like, you know, when we say pork, it can consider every single piece of meat that comes from a pig. Versus, if they say pork, it could be cerdo, it could be pork, it could be hominy, it could be a bunch of different stuff. But it's not always just porco. So, yeah, I mean, gotta learn that one. Cause it's like the third different pork that I was like, I don't eat pork, but it's like the third different one. It was one when I was in the Minca, it was one when I was here, and the other one when I was at the other store when we had the rice and eggs and stuff. So yeah, and they all different names, but they all pork, all pig. So if you're Muslim, you gonna definitely need to learn. I'm not, but if you are, you're definitely gonna need to. But what I do is pollo asado. That means baked chicken, y'all. Pollo asado means baked chicken. That's pollo asado, see? All right, that's baked chicken. Then you got pollo frito, it's fried chicken. And then okay. Yeah, gotcha. And then you have let's see.
¿Qué más quieres? El pollo. ¿Quieres arroz, tajadas, lentejas, sopa?
Soy pollo, porque tú cocinas huevos con este. So you just need the pollo to entrar este.
Solo el pollo.
Soy pollo.
Toma. Mira.
Pollo y arroz.
Yeah.
Pero arroz frito, allá. ¿Es arroz frito? ¿Es arroz frito o arroz blanco? ¿Es solo arroz blanco?
El fondo.
¿Es arroz con pollo ahí?
Sí.
Este arroz con pollo. Este. Sí.
Pollo y arroz de pollo.
Sí.
¿Seguro?
Sí. Pollo y arroz con pollo. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna get the rice and
Hola.
we're gonna get the rice and rice and chicken that's together and get chicken separate. That gives me the feel of, because it's lunch, it's like lunchtime now too, so I know it's filling. It'll be filling. To get it that way. Yeah. He said there's a meat market, pause, in the north of Yule. You get a much better price for real. Yeah, but again, we did here because of the closivity of where the house is at and the availability to do it with time and stuff. At 3 o'clock, I got to meet up with someone else. So she's gonna cook and she's gonna leave. At 3 o'clock, I have to meet up with somebody else. And then at 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock, I got to meet up with the ladies that are supposed to be coming to Killy. So again, this is gonna be a busy day. We get an early start. I had to start it off right with some box, but since I got the box now, and I'm not pressed for the box when the 3 o'clock meeting is or when this 8 o'clock meeting is. So I think we're gonna be okay. I think we're gonna be okay for the day until tonight. And then we'll tell you. He said the same here when it's like bacon and ham. Okay, yes, but the thing about bacon and ham is that bacon isn't always pork. Bacon can be beef, bacon can be turkey. It's not necessarily always pork. But yeah, you're right. You're definitely right with the comparison to it. But bacon doesn't always mean pork. Yo paga aquí separate de este, ¿sí? Sí. So, entonces, yo pongo este ya. Let me just bring this over here, y'all. Perdóname.
Añade los pantalones.
Gracias. Este. La piece. ¿Es yo? Let me put this back, y'all. It fell. You performing like a CEO. Again, y'all. And the one thing I like about Soledad, when bringing ladies up from Soledad, is that their personalities are more, I'd say, no, not more, but they're like more, I dislike using this word, but I'll say it for intents and understanding purposes, humble. Like no matter how they look and they come from Soledad, they be humble. And when they're in the environment with like, you know, other people that say, thank you, ma'am, or they'll speak like that, and they won't be as wild now. You know what I mean? It's a little bit different for some people in the States, like if you're from the urban environment, you might want to get a little loud sometimes, but it's definitely a great feeling to not have to be pressed. You know what I mean? Let's see. You see, they have a lunch table here, so it's similar to. I like it because it's similar to Olympica. Like if I want to, you can actually order breakfast, right? And breakfast is not expensive. It's like for a whole meal, you can get like fish, you can get chicken, you can get churro, you can get parrilla, you can get a hamburger special, and it's like I'm trying to show you guys real quick. Look, if you want the whole breakfast meal, it's like 7,300. No, it's not. That's the chicken. Hold on. Is the breakfast like 23? I don't know what the breakfast is actually. Combo. I'm trying to see. Amor, tengo pregunta. ¿Cuántos es la desayuno aquí? ¿Cuántos para desayuno aquí?
Depende.
No, todo, yo comida, pero pollo, arroz, lechugas, no me huevos.
¿Cuánto en dinero?
Sí, porque no mira la costa de precio.
No sé, espera.
Okay, so yo quiero las personas de aquí que les conocen. Sí.
Y de tomar, ¿qué lo tomamos por el
Y'all, but normally.
La cosita tiene los valores. Ya te digo.
Okay, aquí. But normally it's like the equivalent of like $3, y'all. Normally it's like the equivalent of $3 when you get a whole breakfast. Like that's at Olympica. I don't know at Karula, I think we had, but when you go to Olympica, it's like $3 or $4. But for a whole breakfast, when you get like rice, chicken, eggs, soup, a drink, you get all that in one place. So again, this is something that is dope to have close to the house. Like, so every morning you can go, and there's different options every morning. Like you can see, look how good the food looks right here. Let me see if I can zoom in real quick. See how good the food looks right here. Look how good that food is. A healthy plate. They're not being cheap on the plate. That's a healthy plate. Oh, it's shaking. Hold up. I don't know why, but it's shaking right now. So let me flip that out real quick. And it's still shaking. It wasn't. Maybe it shakes when it gets hot. I don't know. Well, you can see that's a healthy plate. It's not like a cheap plate or a greedy plate. That's a healthy plate of food they give you. And it'd be like $4, y'all, with the drink and the soup. So I definitely would say, if you are living here full time or for a couple months, you don't really have to cook breakfast ever or lunch. So you really don't have to cook anything because they have breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But you know, you might not want to eat the same thing every day. But I mean, every breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So you can get breakfast here. If you're on a budget, you can get dinner here. Let me make sure nobody take this stuff right here. Hold on a second. Let me make sure nobody take nothing out of here. We need everything in here. Mind you, still staying here for like a couple. You know what I mean? Oh, can we get it? Can we get it? Can we get it? Oh, smooth. That boy smooth. Alright. So we back, y'all. Breakfast time is over. Yeah, it's lunch. It's lunchtime now. That's why you see them changing all the foods. They changing the different foods because it's lunchtime now. We got recorded for a while. Let me hit the record button off. We'll go live. We'll keep live going. But I just want to make sure I have enough time to record the thing today, and then tomorrow night. All right, tomorrow night is the last night, and I got to be up early. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go to 8th Street so I can get the live from South Street. We try to do lives for an hour, so this live will be an hour long, no matter where it stops at. And then the only live that might be 2 hours or more, depending on how these, because I don't know if I want to pay the $50 for another thing. So depending on how long it is, the only live that might be longer is at Killy, because we get that Killy at 8, and then from 8 to from 8 till 8 to 9, 10, 11, 8 to 9, 9 to 10, 10 to 11, 11 to 12, 1. So it's like 5. Hold on, let me pay for this. It's like 5 hours. Hold on a second, y'all. Hold on a second. It's like 5 hours. So. Oh, sí, no, yo pero yo que no sé, es bien, pero yo quiero. ¿Cuántos?
Bolsa. Sí, señor.
¿Listo? Oh. So it's like, ¿listo?
Aquí donde dice el precio es el valor.
One second.
Precio y el peso.
Vale.
¿Está bien?
Sí, señor.
All right, so people just be walking by for nothing. We might do. I think we'll maybe do 3 hours. We'll try to do no more than 3 hours at Killy. And the reason why we won't do most likely, the reason why we won't do more than 3 hours at Killy is because 3 hours plus an hour now. Because I want them to get a chance. I don't know. We'll see. We may. I don't want to bang out the time all the time that I have on the Wi-Fi at Killy, because I do want to still go to South Street, and I'm not going to pay $50 to just go to record on South Street. So we'll figure something out. I don't want to give you any guarantees on how we're going to do it. I don't want to give you any guarantees on how we're going to do it, but we're going to figure it out. We're going to figure it out, y'all. All right, so yeah, we got about 10 minutes left on this live before we end this live, y'all. So you guys got any comments, let me know. Let me see. Again, this is also just a tracking the journey, showing you guys what life is like, and things like that. We're probably going to, and when we end this live, oh no, we got to end this live now. No, we don't, because when we in the house, we're going to use the main channel, and we're going to set up the laptop so we can stream from the laptop setup versus streaming from the Wi-Fi router. So that's what we're going to do when we get back home, y'all. We definitely don't. It's different than, but we ain't got that much. Let me see, y'all. Good, so definitely want to do that. BOE. Don't leave her, sir. Why is she going over there? Hey, yo, she almost knocked over all this. Hold up. The bottom. She almost knocked over all this liquor, boy. At 205,000 a bottle. I don't even know why she went over there. And we next. Oh, you move slow. I don't even know why she went over there. Unless we next over there, I don't even know why she went over there. Oh, she maybe is next. She's not next. Where did she go? I don't know where she went, but you know, we'll see. She went over here. We just don't know why she went over there. Amor, ¿por qué tú haces allá? Pero hoy próximo. Aquí próximo. Ah, ella regresó.
El baile.
El baile. Sí. Más algo.
Estoy mirando los comentarios.
¿Qué dicen?
Los comentarios.
Las caras amigos. Muchas personas preguntan, no tienen muchas preguntas, pero tienen mucho hablar de actividades.
¿Y ya fuiste a pasear?
¿Sí?
¿Ya fuiste a pasear aquí en Barranquilla?
Sí. Es 20 personas mira de Estados Unidos. Sí, 20 personas.
¿Está bien?
Hey, 916 says, where's the snacks? I'm for shout out to HMR. He says, where's the snacks? I do have one snack episode I filmed this trip. Let me flip it back around. I do have one snack episode I filmed this trip. You guys will probably see that next month. Not necessarily in April, but maybe June. Estados Unidos, Nueva York, Nueva Jersey. Yes, Nueva Jersey.
Yo no. Tú no pude
No?
entrar. Dala, para atrás.
Para atrás. Now, normally, like what I do, I always tell people I'm from Jersey, but some people just have no idea, so I was like New York. But Jersey in the building, you know how that goes. 916 said, peace to Flyboy from Poblado. Hey, 916, what it's like in Poblado right now? I think I seen the Homies Hub video the other day where they was shutting down Yeres for a while, or trying to at least. Again, like, I think everything is temporary when it comes to things like that because there's too much money. There's too much money there. You know, you shut it down. The locals are not going to go to Parque Yeres to spend money at the bars, at the clubs, at the restaurants. So, like, in reality, can it possibly shut down for good? No. Will it ever be shut down for good? No. So, whenever you see something like this, just know it's just temporarily. It's just a certain time to do it. I mean, they're doing it. So hopefully you're enjoying yourself out there in Poblado 916. All right, we hit the 1 hour mark. We got 5 minutes. All right, we just end a little bit early here. Maybe save the time for the next live. I appreciate everybody for joining this live. This has been the shopping live. We will be live on the main channel when we start cooking. I'm gonna set everything up. And again, dice adiós para personas. Dice adiós para personas.
Adiós.
Adios. It's your boy FRE, $H Fresh at the Flyboy Way. That's THEFLYBOYWAY. Don't ask why, just check out the channel. And I'll see you on the next video. Peace. ¿Por qué? Yo no conozco. Tranquilo, amor. Tiene tiempo.
Okay.
You got time. Basically, I told her to come back over here because it was only one people in this line, but it was like 6 people in the line over there. But the 6 people, they went, and the one people they still here. So we could have went to the other line and it'd have been okay, but it's okay. Tengo tiempo. All right, let me end this live real quick so we can save the end of the, what's the name?